Welcome to Fresh. We're the Laughing Samoans, and today we're going to get a lot of laughing because we're a lot of Samoan.
It's not going to be like any other show because we're going to do it Laughing Samoan style. What are you doing? Yeah, it says here, strike a poser.
No, the script says strike a pose.
Oh.
Strike a pose.
Coming up on today's show, we show you some island tips on how to kani or dance in the islands.
This one is called the rolling thumb.
And we share with you some of our world. I knew the boundaries of my parents, when to do a joke or not to joke, but where I always went out of boundary was at school because teachers weren't allowed to hit you.
But right now, we're going to give you some tips on how to keep it fresh.
Number one, always walk with a swag.
Swagger, swag.
Number two, make sure you have a Kiwi accent.
Hey, how are you?
Oh, not too bad, mate.
Yeah?
It's the man butcher here, mate.
And number three, brush your teeth.
So fresh and so clean, clean.
That's how we keep it fresh.
Kia ora, my name's Daniel Kiriopa. I'm from Raglan.
Aloha, Kala Alexander, Kanaka Maoli.
Yorana, I'm Mano Drole, I'm from Tahiti.
I'm Danny Ching from California.
And we're down here at Takapuna Beach for the first day of the Ultimate Waterman. So the Ultimate Waterman is an idea of getting the best watermen all together in one country. This year we're doing shortboarding, longboarding, stand-up paddle surfing, big wave surfing, waka ama endurance, stand-up paddle endurance, prone paddleboard racing, and then underwater endurance. So to find the athlete who's best at that, you know, it's a really hard feat. So whoever wins this year especially is a real champion.
Isn't it strange? Just about
And the first event is the outrigger canoe paddling. We're going to paddle 16 kilometres. And then as the week goes on, we're going to do 7 other disciplines to be crowned the Ultimate Waterman for 2016. I think the significance of the Ultimate Waterman event, it lies deep in the Polynesian roots. By the time we got gifted the life that we have, our parents and our ancestors already paved the way. So we're just living through their footsteps at the same time. We're trying to create a future to give to our children. And that's how I see it. And I think that's why Polynesians are just so naturally gifted at being in the ocean. Well, we've got Kala Alexander from Hawaii. He's a big wave surfer and a renowned waterman in Hawaii. We've got Manoa Drole from Tahiti. He surfs the most craziest, dangerous waves. We've got Danny Ching, who's a world champion waka ama paddler. He's from USA. And then, who else is left? I think then there's me. You know, there wasn't many Māori surfing when I was younger, so I had to look abroad to see what was happening out there. So I saw the likes of Sonny Garcia, Johnny Boy Gomes, brown-skinned people surfing. So I put myself out there to try and learn more about the ocean and about every equipment that's available to have fun on.
The Ultimate Waterman is incredible. It's the only event in the world that pits all the best watermen against each other in all of their specialty disciplines.
I love to paddle and I love to be in the ocean. You know, that's what Polynesian is all about. Just want to say aloha and mahalo to all the Maori and all the Kiwi for all the aloha they show me while I'm here. Keep it fresh.
Keep it fresh.
Keep it fresh.
Keep it fresh, Aotearoa!
fresh.
Stay right here. We've got more fresh coming up.
I guess I love sculpturing. I do a lot of pottery. No, I love music. I love jamming on the piano.
Contagious. Contagious. Sorry. Contagious. What? Contagious. Contagious.
You can't touch this.
Welcome back. Now let's see what the Laughing Samoans.
Mr. Toothinator and Mr. Toothinator doing their work.
The terrible troll said, "What are you doing here, bro?" And the billy goat said,
I've come because I want to cross and get some green grass.
Trevor the troll said,
Ain't nobody crossing here, bro. Anyone who dares to cross my bridge, girl, I'm gonna eat you for breakfast, lunch, and dinner, babe.
when we first started traveling to Australia, you know, we were so poor. We didn't have any money. You know, the festival paid for us to go. So we had to catch trains and stuff. Now we just pick up a rental, and the venue was so small. We performed here, and the front row was like just here, right? And we filled that, and we thought, oh, yes!
Yeah, the audience was like only about 3 or 4 meters for us. We could only fit 100 in there. So every time, like I sat down, if I ripped my pants or something, man, you could hear it. My stomach rumbling. That's how close they were.
And we went into the main auditorium, the main theater, and we both stood there and thought, wow. And then about 3 years later, we were in that auditorium. We were amazed. As a kid, you grow up, you know, you're always testing boundaries, you know, and part of those boundaries was your humor.
I knew the boundaries with my parents, you know, when to do a joke or not to joke. But where I always went out of boundary was at school, because teachers weren't allowed to hit you. But yeah, at school I always tested and stuff and get in trouble at school, but at home I knew the boundaries. I knew the consequences, and I knew how heavy my mum's hands were. So, yeah, I never tested the boundaries at home, just at school.
I used to go fishing in Tonga. Ah, Sarah. Yes. Ah, so you like the seahorse? You like a seahorse?
I guess I love sculpturing. I do a lot of pottery. No, I love music. I love jamming on the piano. But I love just me time, just spending time on the piano or just at home with my parents and the kids. But hobby-wise, I love playing the piano.
Yeah, I enjoy staying fit, you know, going to the gym, and I also really enjoy being a handyman around the house, looking after the garden, growing roses and trimming hedges.
Just roses,
I hesitated for a minute there, didn't you?
What I do feel like doing is punching your face. But what good would that do when it already looks like it's been punched?
It just really makes us appreciate the following that we have. We always remember those moments when we first started out. We give it 100%. Whether it's 100 people or 1,000 people, you know, we still think, of those few hundred people who came to support us from the beginning.
I say, there it is, then loosen my tux and then I shimmy, 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 shimmy to the left. Shimmy, 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 shimmy to the right.
Hey, Paul, what you doing, man? Dancing, man. This is how we dance back in Papasakoa, our village in Samoa.
Like Chris Brown trying to swim.
Huh? Yeah, well, you want some tips? You want some tips? I'll show you some tips. It's a tip of my finger.
Trunk like a hammock. She like the pump, goddamn it, she can handle it. She talking my dick, I'm feeling a little bit inadequate.
And welcome to the Islands Tip, the segment where you learn a few things of advices in case you go to the island. This week, our island tip is how to dance in the island. Meet our dance instructor, Filippo Sisiva. He's gonna show you a few of the classic moves back in the island. The moves he will show you are timeless. Number 1, this one is called a rolling thumb. Just put your thumbs and your elbows at 90 degrees and roll them in a circular motion independent of each other. This is a rolling thumb. This one, the girls love it. Number 2, this one is called snooker. Pretend you're playing a game of snooker or billiard. Put one hand on the table and the other hand behind you, facing down, as if you're holding an invisible cue. And then pump action from the back. Then change it up and flip it to the other side and looking at the partner as you bedazzle them. Next up is a one called taxi. It's one of my favorites. Pretend you're grabbing the driving wheel or the steering wheel and then abruptly turn a few times to the right and then abruptly turn a few times to the left. But make sure you're in beat, otherwise it's not look like the taxi dance, it just look like a crazy person. And this one is my favorite as well. It's called a push-push. This one is look like a karate. Split your legs, get low, and then put the 2 hands up and push away. Push, push, push. And then you flip to the other side. Push, push, push. This is what I'm using when too many girls want to dance with me. I say, no, no, wait your turn, get in the back of the line. Tune in next week for more brainy advices on the Island Step. Thank you.
You tired, man? A bit too much dancing, eh? Never mind. Time for a break.
I'm hungry, man. You got a lunch?
You already ate my lunch.
You need to bring more lunch. Hey, you got a lunch? Wow. Look at those triceps. Wow, look at you, Oscar. Use this interview to show me your muscle.
Honey. Bro, I just love their movie. You know the one, Dirty Dancing?
Bro, I love that movie. Bro, especially that song.
Hungry eyes. One look at you and I can't describe. I got hungry eyes. Hey, what's wrong?
I got a problem.
Well, maybe you should talk to someone about it, like Auntie Tala.
She's hopeless, man.
Well, she'll probably say something like, hey, watch your mouth.
Like this.
Auntie Tala, I need some help.
Yeah. And welcome back to our Tau Chala Chala show. Wow, and on our panel today is like, oh, amazing. That's right. Starting off with my favorite netball player, we have Kate Toothinator. Yeah. How are you? Good to see you again. Last time I saw you, you were Cat Latu. Now you're married.
I know, I am married.
3 children.
Yeah.
Wow. And also my favorite producer, director, writer, actor, everything you want. He is Oscar Kaitley. Oh, I used to love this guy till he came with this cap. And next we have one of my favorite actresses and also model for Pawns. Even I'm wearing some Pawns. Let's give it up for Frankie Adams. Yeah. Now we go to the main part of our program where we listen to your problem, even though we don't even care. Let's go to our video message.
Hi, Auntie Tyler. Just a question. Why do islanders live with their parents longer than other people?
Wow, Mario had a very interesting question. Why do you think that islanders stay home longer than other peoples? Well, what are your thoughts, Kate?
It looks like Mario's already moved out and nobody does his washing anymore. So why wouldn't he just go... How long have you been living at home?
I wish I still was. I wouldn't have
Tell
moved
the
out.
truth,
No,
though.
seriously. I'd love to live at home.
Why?
Well, I think it's different because for guys, it's the freedom and the cooking. And for girls, it's the threat of violence if they ever try and leave. It's like you're not leaving unless you're married or in a coffin, is the traditional answer. So I think it's different for both genders.
Well, what about you as a young lady? Is it true that maybe your parents want you to stay home longer? Your friends are living flatting and out and about?
Oh, no, I went flatting when I was 18, but I kind of regret it because living with Mum's awesome.
Yeah.
Yeah. She cooks.
Yeah?
She does washing. All that stuff you have to do on your own when you move out.
Did you move out, get to move out now that you're married?
Actually, I got sent out of home to play netball at like 14, so I haven't lived with my parents for years. So
Has that affected you?
Strong, independent woman, do what I want. I love going home though. They just wait on me hand and foot, make my food, do my washing. So if given the chance, I'd move back home too, until I wanted to kill everyone and then I'd move out again.
Wow, that is so wise. Thank you for that. Now, right now, I really want us to tell Mario what we think of some way that we can explain why this thing is happening. So, Kat, what would you like to say to Mario?
Okay, Mario, I've already gone ahead and assumed that you've moved out of home purely because you have no clothes on and you've got a sweet tan line, which tells me you spend way too much time outside. Anyway, if your mum really loved you, she'd wash your clothes anyway, so don't feel like you have to move back home just because she won't do your washing.
So, you know about the tan line, that type of thing? Wow, no one thought about the tan line.
You did.
No, not me. Well, what about you, Oscar? What's some advice you can give it to Mario about this thing?
I think it's nothing wrong with living at home. I think it's perfectly fine. The important thing is to make sure there's a garage. As long as there's a garage, that's where your real life can happen, and then your pretend life just happens upstairs at the house.
Wow. Look at those triceps. Wow, look at you, Oscar. Use this interview to show me your muscles. What about you, Frankie, as a young lady? How would you explain this type of thing and help out Mario?
Hi, Mario. Why? I think people stay at home because it's easy, comfortable, and free.
Oh, that's a simple answer, aye. And I told you that's mostly the reason why, aye. Yeah, well, there we have it. That's the answer from our panel. But all I have to say to you, Mario, is that if you're living at home, that's fine. But if you're at home because you want someone to cook for you and do your bed and all that stuff, maybe you're also at home because you're really ugly and no one wants to go out with you. If you are ugly, then make a fake Facebook account and just meet people online. I think that will help you, okay, Mario? And stop riding on your scooter. So thank you once again to our panel. Great to see you. See you same time next week, same place, same place. Bye! Yay!
That was quite fresh, wasn't it, Brian?
Oh, it was indeed, Jonathan. And we've got lots more, including a poly postcard by someone who actually thinks they're a traveller.
But actually, they're an overstayer in hiding.
Oh, you got me in fits of laughter. Oh, Jonathan, no, I'm hungry.
Kia ora, kia ora. Giants are on the Gold Coast. Got a couple clips for y'all to check out. Here we have the world famous Snapper Rocks, pretty much the high performance wave in the world. First stop on the World Championship Tour as well. And yeah, the wave's amazing. love the Gold Coast. Just the lifestyle, everything revolves around the beach. You know, it's sunny all the time here. The water never drops below 20 degrees. You can surf in shorts all year round. Moved over here in '94 with my whānau, my little sister, my big sister, my little brother, and moved to Kira. I'm living on the Gold Coast in Queensland. I've got a place now at Palm Beach, right on the beach. Hope you guys enjoy them.
Well, that's it from us, the Laughing Samoans from the beautiful city of Wellington.
And next week, make sure you tune in for your weekly fix of fresh.
Hey, what's up, Freshies? I'm Sammy J.
What's up, Freshies? I'm Tanel, and it is all about the Aloha vibes.
Naughty, naughty. Yeah.